Hey you guys, this is Heidi from Bobo's Mama. Thanks for tuning in. So in this video, I'm just sharing with you some of the things that I do to plan for our vacation. In this case, we're taking a road trip. It's our first family road trip since JJ was born and since Jonah was, I think, a year old. So he's 5 now. So it's our first road trip since a long time, you guys. We are vacation people. I'm sure a lot of you are as well. So we do take vacations, but this one in this particular one is a road trip, and it's a 10-hour road trip away. So we did break it up into different days, and we are enjoying our vacation in those 2 days as well. It's just part of the journey. So I wanted to share with you some of the things that I am doing to organize and get ready for our trip. Okay, so one of the first things I do is that as I'm doing the accommodations for our stay, I start printing out all the emails or the confirmation numbers, and I set up a folder to have that ready to go and to just be organized with that. So in my case, we're staying in like 2 different hotels, one camping ground, and then I'm also renting a car, so I have a lot of emails and a lot of confirmation numbers that I need to get straight. So having that printed out, ready to go in a waterproof folder is key for me. So that's number one. Number 2 is I print out a checklist. The checklist for me is so awesome because it helps me, keeps my thoughts in place, just helps me see what I can do that I wouldn't think about on my own. So for example, for us homeschool mamas, having a sweet reminder to return our library books is awesome. So in this case, this one says to return your library books. So this was a great checklist in my opinion. I love the way it's set up. So having that checklist is awesome. It just helps you to stay focused and kind of organized. Okay, so number 3 for me is that I start packing ahead of time. I'm one of those crazy people that I love packing super early. I just get excited. So I almost start like 3 weeks before. But for me, this is helpful because I get to see if we all have the luggage that we need. And then the essentials as far as clothes that we need. So in my case, we are transitioning from from winter to spring. So the weather's changing, so I'm trying to pack accordingly. So with packing ahead of time, just making sure that I have all the clothes that we need. Number 4 is having set up on my phone or just looking in the computer to check how the weather's gonna be where you're gonna stay. So in my case, on my smartphone, I can download on my app, on my weather app, the weather that's gonna happen and where I'm gonna stay. So we're staying in Kentucky. So I am following the Kentucky weather for the week, and I get to see what the weather's gonna be like so that I can plan accordingly. So number 4 for me is awesome too as well, because then you can see what you need as far as clothing and how to plan for that. So number 5 for me is that I make a list of the things that I need to buy or that I want to buy to take with me to our trip. So I start writing things down as I'm thinking of things, and I go and I check them off as I go and as I purchase these things that I need for my trip. Number 6 is just make sure that my house is clean, that my laundry is up to date. This is why the checklist is good, because it tells me to take out the garbage, to clean out or clear out the refrigerator and all those things, to unplug major appliances. So I love that about the checklist. So number 6 is kind of just making sure my house is clean, my house is at least picked up and clean, so that when we come back, we don't have to come back to a messy house. So those are the things that I do as I'm planning our road trip. I hope this was helpful for you guys. If it is, don't forget to give me a thumbs up, and I hope you subscribe to my channel to stay connected. I'll see you in the next one.